Lousy At Gaming presents Lousy at Podcasting. Now, your horrendous, dreadful, frighteningly horrible gamers and us from Lousy At Gaming.
All right. Hello, Lousy Gamers, and welcome to the Lousy At Gaming Podcast, episode number 9. I am Gary, TheRealDeFo. With me is Geargarious. Hello, Geargarious.
What up? Got my special guest, little dinosaur here, my granddaughter, so he's chilling with us today.
Does Mr. Dinosaur have a name?
I would have to ask my granddaughter, and she's not here right now, so I don't know. Babe, does the dinosaur have a name?
Thanks.
No. At this point, it is an unnamed dinosaur.
How about Dino?
We'll call him Dino.
I know he's blue. He's got orange beak.
Yep, he's the new lag mascot.
Is he? It looks like he's wearing a cape, or he's like a bat.
Well,
dinosaur.
he's like one of those that's like,
okay.
Fold him up and he becomes a dinosaur, but then he's also a pillow. So
He might have the Wuhan disease. He looks like a bat.
That could be.
Don't let him breathe on you. Is Fauci
He's
over there?
He's like a
Where's
flying squirrel dinosaur.
How's things going, man? It was a weekend?
Man, had a good weekend, but man, we had a crazy week. We had some storms that blew through here, and actually, for the first time in quite a while, we had a tornado that tore some shit up out here.
No way.
Yeah, we had some pretty rough damage. I'd seen some few houses leveled, barns leveled, cars destroyed, and I mean that's not the norm for this part of Michigan, so that was kind of crazy.
You guys had real hot weather, right? So I guess it cleared out.
Yeah,
because
we had that. It was like that one day. I think it was 92 degrees out, and the humidity was like 97%. So it was literally like you were walking in a bathtub all day long. And then that cold front came through, and then, just whipped up some serious storms. I know we looked outside when the apartment here, and the trees were literally blowing sideways. The winds were pretty freaking strong. So
I like a good thunderstorm, but I'm not a big fan
love
of the tornadoes.
Good thunderstorms, but yeah, that's why we stay in Michigan, because we don't have any of that shit. Earthquakes, tornadoes, or hurricanes, but every once in a while. Everything lines up and you get the perfect storm. So
yeah,
but everybody I know is okay. So
that's all we can ask for.
Yep, that's all we can ask for.
That's good.
And then the other thing I was going to start doing was doing like a recipe kind of thing, because I know we always talk about cooking and stuff on the Lagcast, and one of my favorite new ones to make, and my wife made it this time. We do a slow cooker, what's it called? Tortilla. Yeah, so you make all the meat and everything like the frying pan, and then you layer it. You take like tortilla shells and you cut them up into squares. So then you layer the meat and then the cheese and then tortilla and then enchilada sauce, another layer of meat.
Is it
cheese.
hard or soft tortilla?
It's soft. So it sits in there for like 4 or 5 hours. And then you just scoop up and you just got a big old fucking mouthful of yummy, delicious tortilla casserole.
Nothing like a delicious mouthful of anything.
That is true. What your mouth is full of is up to you.
It's it, as long as it's delicious.
Exactly. So that's about it. I know season 3 of Ragnarok started, so we started watching that, but I think we only got a couple episodes into that and some gaming. That's about it. What about you?
Not much. It was a quiet week. I did a lot of work outside. I started my job last week, right? So I started on Tuesday, and I worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I worked in the office all week. I don't think I've worn pants 4 days in a row since 2019. Like, Absolutely not.
You're going in every day right now
Well,
until you're acclimated, kind of thing.
I did last week, which you know what is great. Like it's a good thing to be there as a new employee. So because I'm meeting people. The office is a ghost town. Nobody is going in. Once in a while, someone pops in. So being there 4 days, my boss was there every day, which was great. And we would just sit down and kind of learn the ropes of the business and all the stuff that they do, and I'm learning about the programs that I'm going to be running and stuff like that. And somebody pops in one day, and then it's another person another day. So I'm getting to meet some people, even though it's mostly remote.
Yeah.
So being there all those days. Today I was home. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Thursday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. We release this on Wednesday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week I will be in the office, and then Friday I'll work from home before the holidays.
Nice.
Went really well, but it's busy, right? I mean, I get home. I'm not used to getting home late. I'm not used to wearing pants. My freaking Jeep broke down Wednesday afternoon on my way home from work. I was like, thank God this didn't happen Tuesday morning on my way to work.
Oh my God.
So
what are your official hours then?
It's 8 to 5.
8 to 5?
Yep.
Yeah. And then how long is the drive?
It's like maybe 30 minutes probably.
Oh,
it's perfect. It's not far. It's only a few towns away. So I think it's like 15 miles maybe. Something like that.
So you get home around 6-ish?
Well, I leave it pretty much at 5. So I'm home by 5:45. Maybe 5:30, depends. Once school comes back in session, because schools don't start here till after Labor Day in New York.
Yeah, then you deal all the bus bullshit. And
just as more people on the road. So it probably be about 35-minute commute, which is not bad. It's
still not bad.
Really good. For Long Island, that's amazing. You can't ask for better. And like I said, once I get acclimated, I'm only in there once a week, once every other week, it sounds like. So it'll be fine. It'll be good.
And I can completely commiserate with you, dealing with my 35-second walk out to my truck. That's my commute every day.
I don't mind 30 minutes in the morning and the evening for, I'll listen to podcasts, and it's not the worst. Like when I'm working from home, I really don't do that other than when I'm running.
Right.
My routine's been kind of discombobulated. I'm trying to get back. Like today I ran in the morning. I need to start running. I haven't run in about 2.5 weeks, maybe.
Right.
I was doing cold showers. I stopped doing that. I got to get back to that. So I need to get my routine going here again and moving forward. But luckily the Jeep was cheap, cheap fix.
What was it?
It was it was a sensor.
Always them fucking sensors.
So last year, a very similar thing happened. I was driving on the expressway here, and the car went to 0 RPMs. But the expressway is loud, and I had the windows down, and had the music on, so I couldn't tell what was going on. I couldn't hear. Got it off to the side, tried to start it, wouldn't start. It sounded like it was trying to kick, but it just wouldn't go. Yep. And about a year ago, there was a fuel injector that went, and which is common on Jeeps apparently. My Jeep's up there; it's got 164,000 miles now, so it's
getting there.
It's high.
Yep.
This turned out. So I said to him, like, it sounds similar. It waited. I called. I was trying to get a tow, and then I turned it, and it started. So I got it there. Thank God.
Yep.
Didn't have to pay for a tow, and it turned out it was a crankshaft sensor. And he said, what it does is it screws up the computer, and it doesn't realize what's going on, and it just shuts fucking everything down.
Yeah. Communication.
Yep. $37 part. It's $100 to fix it. Thank God. I was so happy. And it's been running good since. So,
well, that's good.
Yeah, that was good news. And then, so, a little behind on stuff. I had to cut the grass, I had some small stumps in the front. I was taking those out, and, shit like that,
Yeah, the domino effect.
Yep. Yeah, the Sunday, we had to go to IKEA with my wife on Saturday. I think that was Saturday, yeah. We went to a friend's house for a couple of beers. Dude, I got mauled by mosquitoes. It was funny.
Really?
I knew there were bugs, but I'm like, oh, they're not biting or whatever, and everybody else was talking about it. I came home yesterday. I was sitting outside on the deck with my wife. I looked at my foot. On one ankle and foot, because I was wearing flip-flops, I have 35 bites.
Holy shit! I don't think I've had 5 mosquito bites this entire summer.
Dude,
I think it's even been less than that.
I was They were just munching on me, and I didn't
Yeah.
even know it. The other foot's got a bunch as well, but the right foot was right. The other side's maybe like 20.
You didn't get lightheaded having all that blood sucked out of your freaking body.
Maybe he was enjoying my beer. He was like, "Ooh, it's a little bit good."
They were like Caesar having a fucking chow fest, a bunch of fat mosquitoes laying in the grass afterward, just like, oh my God, I can't believe I ate all that.
Those little assholes. So that was it. What have I've been watching? I've heard good things. I didn't watch it yet. The new Star Wars. I think it's Ashoka. Is that what it's called? Heard real good things about it.
Exactly how you say it. Yeah.
I didn't even know how it's spelled. I'm just trying to remember it off the top of my name, but I thought it was like Ashoka, something like that.
Yep.
I want to check that out. Foundation, I'm really enjoying that season 2, so I've been watching some of that. And I didn't watch as much TV again this week just because it's, a little busy. But
yep, for sure.
Yesterday, got to watch the fights. They were early fights on Saturday. I didn't catch them. I was too busy running to IKEA and stuff. But
yeah, I completely forgot about that. That they were in Singapore and like 8 o'clock at night. There is like 8 o'clock in the morning here, and I was like, they were starting to talk about it, and I was like, shit, I got to shut everything down already because I might know what's going on before noon.
You had the zombie Holloway fight spoiled, right?
Yep.
That sucks. I don't know how I avoided that, but I did.
All I have to do is open my phone up, and like the notifications will start popping up on my phone, and immediately gives it away. Now I didn't know how it ended or what, but I knew who the winner was.
Yeah, I was lucky. Yeah. I didn't know. So really, I mean, the co-main was a great fight. It was Smith and Spahn.
Yep. And I know that Smith had beat him pretty bad before, but they really were talking like nobody expected that to last more than 1.5 rounds.
Like somebody would win, right?
Yeah, because they're both brutal punchers.
Well, Smith was beat again with these leg kicks. He was just pummeling Spahn's leg. Those calf kicks are just brutal, and he really doing some good damage with that. And then he got clocked in the second round.
Freaking shut his damn eyeball right down.
Did you hear him after the fight? He said he couldn't see for about a couple of minutes.
Yeah. He still kept going though.
Those two guys they're animals. Those two guys, they're absolute animals,
beasts. Yeah. So that was number 2. I wonder if they'll do a trilogy.
They probably will because I don't think Spahn, or is it Spain? Spahn, isn't it?
Span.
Is it Span?
Span, I think. Yeah.
I don't think he thought he lost.
Yeah, I don't think, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think he did either.
It was so close. I could see it going either way.
Damn close. Yeah, it was so damn close. But I don't know. If anything, I would have been more for seeing a draw.
It's tough for them to do that. Yeah. If there was no point deductions or anything like that. Or I guess,
it was so fucking close.
I guess you could have given Span the 10-8 in the second because he just dominated so much.
He
and
did.
Maybe it could have been a split, right?
Yeah, and I don't think that Smith dominated the first as much as Span dominated the second.
Yeah.
So,
that was a really good fight,
and then the third round was just back and forth,
Oh my God. Unbelievable. Yeah. They were just feeding on each other.
Yeah, it was a good match.
Oh, so that was really good. And then we had the Korean Zombie and Holloway, which was awesome. Zombies fighting very close to home.
Yeah.
And they he comes out to Zombie and they're all singing it, which was awesome.
Yeah. That was pretty incredible. And and you have a Holloway fighting for Hawaii.
Yes.
After everything that happened over there and him wanting to dedicate his fight to that. So you had two guys that were willing to put everything on the line for this fight.
Holloway just I come out of that thinking he loves to fight because he had nothing to gain by fighting the Korean Zombie there. No. He's the number one contender, right?
Yep.
He could lose the fight and it's the zombie, right? He could lose that
Yeah.
fight and then get knocked down out of being a top contender.
Yeah, exactly.
But
But you're also fighting a legend.
and
You
he's a
know,
legend.
so as a fighter, you want to push yourself as far as you can. I know we've talked about before, you know, why risk it? I think for certain fights, it's worth the risk because it's more of a status thing than anything. You know, holy crap.
He has so much respect for the zombie.
Yeah.
So if you didn't see it, you know, here's your spoiler. It was a good first round. And then like in the second round, was it the second round when it finished? Oh, the third round is the one that finished. They came out just firing.
The Korean zombie just was like, okay, here we go. I'm going all for it. And he did, boy. His freaking hands were flying 100 mile an hour.
Yep.
And Holloway, I don't think he knew what to do with it at first, but it ended up that he snuck a couple in and
he caught him with the right. I think it was right.
Yep, caught him with the right and put him down. I think he put him down twice, and then the ref finally called it.
You can tell, like Holloway he had so much respect because he knocked down the zombie in the first round and didn't like jump on him like a lot of the guys do. And and he got up.
And he could have finished it right there.
He probably could have
finished it right there, but he was like, he thought he was done.
Yes.
And the dude pops back up again. I'd be like, wait, now I know why they call him the zombie.
Yeah. And then the third round, he knocked him down again. And he wasn't going to go in for that pound after the guy went down.
And then the big thing, you know, he jumps out into the crowd, goes, hugs his wife, then he comes back in and he helps the dude get up. I mean, you don't find that in any other freaking sport out there.
No sport. Nope.
None. And then in the Korean zombie announcing his retirement.
That was great.
And then oh my gosh, him putting the gloves down and then kneeling on the mat and praying or what he was doing. And then them playing Cranberry Zombie as he walked out. The crowd's just it was super, super emotional.
Yeah, it was. It was great.
Yeah.
It was a great night. And, you know,
it was a good night for a fight. Yep.
When somebody loses, you feel bad, but it didn't feel bad because you knew he was just so awesome, and he went out the way he wanted to go out. He's a legend.
His name will be there forever. He has nothing to be ashamed of by any stretch of the imagination.
You see him sticking his tongue out. He was having a good time.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if he knew when he started that was going to be his last fight, and he was just like, "Fuck it," or if he decided after, but. He was having fun. I think they both were, honestly.
They said before, the announcers were saying he was unsure if he was going to retire or not. He probably figured he wasn't going to win and would retire.
Right.
It was great. It was a great fight. Again,
it was a good fight.
I hope we're getting everybody into watching this now. You should be watching it. It's awesome.
Yep. Just a good, clean sport with a lot of respect and no bullshit.
No bullshit.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's what we've been watching.
Yeah.
Another UFC little recap from us two here.
In the books.
So I've been busy. I have not been keeping up with any tidbits. Do you have any? BidTits. Do you have any BidTits for us?
I've got a couple BidTits for this week.
Saving us, Gears. Saving us.
Pulling us out. One of the big ones was there was a dude that got busted for early releasing of Starfield game footage. Like he covered the game and did what he thought about it, and he was a little bit too early, so he got busted, arrested for allegedly stealing copies of the game.
Wait. Let's back this up. So. He didn't have an NDA with an advanced copy.
Correct.
He's an idiot.
He leaked gameplay that went viral, and it's because it went viral that he got busted for it.
What did he share with
gameplay? I don't know. Well, he did a review on it and did it on fucking YouTube like a genius.
Then he's an idiot. Like I could see maybe
exactly.
Let's say Truss had an advanced copy and put it up on the lag Discord.
Right.
If one of, let's say Stinky then was an asshole and took it and put it out on YouTube, okay, I give Truss a little bit of break there. But
this
idiot
guy just did it on
went
his own.
out on YouTube Wow. I'm surprised they arrested him.
Okay, so the best part is so he's facing felony charges for $2,500 up to $10,000 worth for stolen property, and then a misdemeanor charge for $1,000 of stolen property, and then they also pegged him on the very last minute with marijuana possession.
What country is he in?
This is in the U.S.
What? Where is pot illegal now?
There's still some places where it's not legal. I think Indiana, I think, is still illegal yet. But yeah, there's still some places that are holding out.
He must be in one of those states. He picked the wrong country to be streaming from. Like if he was in,
he picked the wrong day to be a dumbass. That's basically what he had. 40 minutes of gameplay on YouTube.
Is that somebody posted a video in the Discord of gameplay? I think it was Gigi. Is this the video that was leaked? Or?
That I don't know. I didn't see any of the video. I just saw it pop up on some gaming news, and I was like, "What a dumbass!"
I love it. I freaking love it.
Yeah, I like seeing people getting busted for stupid shit.
Yep. I'm always in for the dumbass.
Yep. And then speaking of dumbasses, my second BidTit was the Burning Man protesters.
Oh, the people
Nevada.
that burn themselves when they want to protest something?
No, there's this huge thing every year. It's called the Burning Man. It's out in the desert in Nevada. It's huge. They create like this city. And it's kind of like it's a super hippie convention. Everything that goes on there is art and music. There's no currency transfer. Everything that's done there is via a barter system. And at the end of the show, they have this huge, it's got to be 56, 60-foot wooden structure of a man. And the final finale is they burn it. And so they've got protesters that are crossing the road, entering the Burning Man place. They got this trailer up as a barricade. And the Nevada Rangers, which now you have to understand, this is a gambling state, and it's a lot of Native Americans that are there. And they don't put up the bullshit. He fucking takes their Ranger truck and rams it right through the freaking trailer that's sitting across the road, and gets out and starts arresting these idiots and pulling them off the street.
It's like something out of Yellowstone, it sounds like.
Yeah. I mean, I get it if you want to protest, but Jesus criminies, this is like the most peaceful, non-oil use, whatever it is, face on Earth. Generators. They don't even have electricity out there. They just have generators to keep their stuff going. That's it. I have no idea what the hell you're protesting. But watching that truck plow through that freaking trailer was hilarious. And then, of course, the media is like, they ran through the protesters. There were no protesters in the street. They were all off to the side. So it's like, Jesus.
They were drinking their Starbucks and they were relaxing on the side.
Yeah, having their latte frappe cappuccinos and talking about jet fuel and whatever else. But yeah.
I love it.
You know, it's freaking hilarious.
I love the idiots that glue themselves to dumb things.
Did you see the ones that cemented their hand to the street?
No.
Yes. Cemented their hand to the street and then cried like little girls when they're trying to chip their hands back out of the...
Why chip them out? Leave them there.
I left them there. I just said these are permanent speed bumps.
Yep. No problemo. Schmucks. Thank God for dumb people.
I thought that was kind of funny and interesting. You know, again, stupid people doing stupid stuff.
I love it.
Then the last BidTit I had was, and I know a lot of people aren't into NASCAR and stuff, but I still check in on it every once in a while. But they had a race at Daytona this weekend, and they had a wreck, and one of the guys, and they say it was a dozen times, but I literally counted, I think 18 times this car rolled across the infield.
Really?
Yeah, so you're going from 200 miles an hour sideways and hit dirt, and he starts flipping. And I mean, car parts are flying everywhere, crashing, and gets done. 5 minutes later, he's climbing out of the car.
Dude,
now, that isn't a testament to how far we have come with safety in sports. Because there was another wreck, too, where leader of the pack was running full bore, got tapped in the ass end. His car went right straight up into the wall. And then they put these safer barriers up now.
Yep.
And when you saw it in slow motion, you just saw that whole wall just give.
Yep.
And I mean, probably literally saved that guy's life.
Wow. It's amazing that these guys walk out of these wrecks now. It's so great.
Yeah, it is. Next week, you're back at the track. You literally destroyed millions of dollars worth of car,
right.
and you're back at the track.
20-something years ago, he's dead.
He's dead. Yeah, there no way he would have survived that. Yep, no way.
Oh, my God. It's amazing. You know, I think Junior was on Rogan. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it was a while ago now. It was really just such an interesting interview.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear, you know, how he grew up, obviously with his dad and stuff like that, who he was, and racing, and just those guys really, they're different breed, man. They are a different breed.
They are. It's just, I mean, you get up every morning, you know, like we've talked about before with, you know, like the fights and stuff, the damage that could be done to you walking into that, knowing that there's a high likelihood you could not come out of there.
Yes.
I mean, it's crazy.
And think about this, you're sitting in a car for hours.
Yep.
Yeah, I know these suits are air conditioned now and stuff, but that wasn't always like that. And I think Junior was around long enough to know,
what it was like
before we
before.
had a lot of that.
Yep.
But even with that, he's like,
that,
it's still fucking hot as hell, and you're cramped, and
well, yeah, you're sitting right over an exhaust system that's 500 plus degrees, you know,
driving 200 miles an hour
with a tin floor with a little piece of insulation in between it.
It's crazy. I didn't know they were in Daytona. I love watching the Daytona races. I've been there, and I guess that's why I just kind of always love to see races there. That first year when they redid the track, and they were all riding in 2s and 3s. That was so cool to me. I was like, this is really wild. You were completely blind. You were just
it's the one super speedway that you still have to set a car up on. Like Talladega, you just mat it.
Yeah.
You just mat it and run the entire day. But Daytona, there's enough banking and turning and stuff in it that you still have to drive it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes that track a little bit more interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if everybody loves that track. I do. I think it's the one that got me into racing, really. So
yeah, because everybody's sitting there waiting for the big one.
Dude, you're gonna see crashes there too. It's just
you're gonna. It's inevitable.
Yeah, it starts getting late, and they start going 3 high in those turns, and ooh, my God, like to watch it live versus TV and see the speed.
It's an insane difference.
Completely different.
When you stand down at the fence, and 40 cars go by you at 200 miles an hour, you don't see any of them.
Yeah, they don't let you stand down there anymore, but you can walk. And we always made sure we would try to time our walks so that we were there when they were going by. And you would come back up. You have all these
all you hear is noise.
And you get, it's done. You see, you have all these little black pellets. It's the rubber from the tires.
All the rubber flying, Fucking crazy.
So cool. I'm mad I missed that.
That's this week's BidTits. We should probably get to some gaming, being this is a gaming podcast.
We should. We probably already spoke a half hour worth, didn't we? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, but we keep saying sports is gaming too, so
it is.
Piss off.
This is just our podcast. We'll do what we want to do on it.
This is what we do. That's right.
Last week I was lazy. Great. I didn't even put in clips. I probably won't this week just because it's been busy with work. But I apologize to our watchers.
Yeah.
You still get to see us.
Life gets busy sometimes, but we still want to put out a podcast, whether there's clips or not. We want to make sure that we're doing this on the regular so that y'all have something to.
Yeah, I was editing this last week. I was like last minute throwing this thing out on Tuesday night to get it out for Wednesday. It's like, oh God, hurry.
Yeah.
But anyway. So what do you? I honestly did not play a game this week. If I did, I probably would have thrown in Battlefield again.
Yeah.
And mess around with that, but I have not. So what have you been playing here?
I did play a little bit of Battlefield, but end up finding myself back with Call of Duty.
Did you play Battlefield before they did all the fixes? Because everybody's saying, I don't know how bad it was. It plays great right now, but
I played 4 or 5 rounds and I couldn't even get a shot off. And I know a lot of it has to do with the fact that I just don't know the maps and kind of how people are running and stuff like that. And I guess that's kind of why I went back to Call of Duty, because I'm a little bit more familiar with it.
Yeah.
But then I actually decided to play the campaign
of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I got about, I'm probably 3/4 of the way through the campaign. It is frustrating as hell because one thing I can't stand is driving in a game. And there were a couple of spots where you're driving this military equipment and you're supposed to jump out of the vehicle and get on top of it and shoot the enemy and then get back in the vehicle while avoiding hitting landmines that they're throwing out the back of the vehicle. So I'm like, God dang it. But I got through that and kept on plowing through it. It's just a fun shooter. And then I played a game called Humankind. It looked pretty interesting to me, and I hadn't really seen too many reviews on it, but it looked like, I thought it was going to be like a city builder, but it's really more of like a Civ 6. It's one of those turn-based where you take 4 turns and then you got to wait, and then take 4 more turns and then you got to wait. And those kind of games get real boring for me really fast because I don't have an objective. I don't have a goal. You're just basically walking around, no idea what the hell you're supposed to do. So I didn't play that for very long and I got rid of that. And then I downloaded a game that I had started playing on my iPad before called Firewatch.
Oh, yeah.
And I started playing that. Yep. I played that for probably a good hour. I'll probably play that some more tonight. I do enjoy that game quite a bit.
The asshole in me laughed when I saw that came out like right after the Maui fires. I'm like, what? What is this? Is this a joke?
Is this a fundraiser?
Oh, my God. I mean, not that it's a new release, but it was new to the Game Pass. So
it's brand new to Game Pass. It's an interesting concept of a game.
Yeah, I've heard. I think I remember hearing the OC Pod guys talking about it a bit. Maybe Robin and stuff like that, if I recall.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Like I said, I'll probably play some more of it tonight. And then the last one I played, I downloaded Sunday afternoon, I think, and started playing, was No Man's Sky.
I go back and forth with this game all the time.
Again, it's frustrating because there really was no tutorial.
There is none.
There is none.
Well, actually,
and again,
it's better than it used to be.
You can go into the settings and then it has a breakdown of how to do everything, but it doesn't really, like most games will say, okay, go here, pick this up. You just get thrown out there.
Yep. And
have no freaking clue what you're supposed to do. So I did some digging and went through the settings and stuff, and it does have missions that you're supposed to do. So what's the first mission? Explore the planet. Fucking great. Now what?
You got it, dude. Yeah, I know what you're saying. That's why it's this game I come back and forth on because I want to like it. It's kind of up my alley, but you get on the planet and you have to you're walking across the planet forever just to go get a weed. And then you got to bring the weed back and then construct something. And then you got to find another site where a plane crashed. And I just struggle getting through that. It's a lot of doing nothing, which drives me crazy.
That does not hold my interest.
Yeah.
I mean, if I don't have like a basic, what am I going for? Just wander around on a planet.
I think
I don't have a lot of years left in my life to sit and try and figure out a fucking game like that.
My gut tells me if you got through that and started to get into it, it would get good. But I think the ramp up is pretty tough. And like you said, there is no hand holding. In the very beginning of the game, I remember there was nothing. Then they came out with some some updates, and it would actually be like, you need to, extend your oxygen or something like that, and you get a little tiny mission, kind of, not really a mission, but a guide-ish that pops up in the game.
Yep.
But it's still not very, very beneficial, I don't think.
Yeah, it's not action packed. Let's put it that way.
So you are just trying to fill time before Starfield comes.
I am filling time before Starfield, and I'm trying to get as many reviews out there as I can for you guys. You may not think the same way that I do, but I know there are many that do. If I can save you the headache or give you something cool and new to try, hey, that's what it's all about.
I've been like I told you, I wanted to play some Everspace too, and the Seals Bertha was talking about Dave. He started playing that. He was talking about on their podcast this week, and I'm like, oh, this does sound like something I'd really like, but I won't have the time to play it before Starfield, so I am gonna wait.
Yep. And I hope Starfield doesn't turn out to be like Diablo, where all the hype doesn't live up to all the hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? I love Diablo. I thought it was a great game. The end game or the regrind for the new season was just tough. But I think the money I paid for that, it was totally worth it.
Yeah. It wasn't for me because I got the full bundle and didn't really get to use everything out of it. I learned my lesson on that one.
Yeah, I've heard people spent like, the $90.
Yeah. I think it was 99 or something like that.
Yeah. Sorry, bud. So when
you lose, that's why I love Game Pass.
What's that?
I said you win, you lose sometimes, but that's why I love Game Pass.
That's it.
The ability to try something, and then if you really like it, buy it.
Yeah. When Starfield is what, the 5th? Is it for 5th regular?
Of September, I think, for pre. I think. So I think I think it comes to Game Pass release day. Pretty sure.
I'm looking it up right now. Starfield pre-install. I did pre-install you.
Yeah, mine's pre-installed, so I'm just waiting for it to fire up.
Recently updated too. Oh.
Yep.
This thing isn't working. Yeah, I find the Xbox app on the PC is a little bit of a bitch sometimes.
It can be glitchy. Yep, for sure.
Working.
Yep.
It's doing it to me right now. I can't. I can't even close it. That's annoying.
Oh, that sucks balls.
Oh, there it goes. It closed. Release date. Let's see. September 6th.
Okay.
But that's probably
pretty much right after the Labor Day weekend.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know.
Which
if Game
sucks
Pass is
because
earlier.
we could be playing it all Labor Day weekend.
Starfield launches September 6th. Those who pre-ordered the premium edition, or the Constellation edition of the game will receive early access to play the game and can start on September 1st. So
they'll have the holiday weekend to play it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. You got to spend $100 on the, which you're not going to do this time, are you?
It's a negative, Ghost Rider.
You can step up to the premium for $35. All right. Oh, wait. Look at this. The Shattered, let's see. The price tag is $100. I guess for the premium edition. The Starfield Constellation edition, $250.
Holy shnikey.
Holy crap is right.
Why would anybody spend that amount of money on a game they know nothing about? I could see if it was a sequel and you loved the first one, but to spend that much on something that, granted, it's Bethesda. I get it.
Yeah, but their games are buggy too.
Usually pretty good, but yeah, they're claiming they put a lot of time into testing and stuff on this, and they're hoping that it is pretty much bug free. But we'll see.
What was the 2027 game or whatever that everybody couldn't wait to play? Oh God! And it turned out to be an absolute bomb.
Oh, Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk, yes.
Yep.
Right, and people was this could be Cyberpunk. There's no reason it can't be.
It could be. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You know, I could see spending the $100 so that you could get into it, play it early, get a bunch of extra shit, but 200 and some bucks?
Oof.
Hell no. Hell no.
That's absolutely ridiculous. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So that's my wrap up of games for the week.
Beautiful, great work. I will try to play something this week. I promise. Well,
Just make sure it's not your tallywinker.
We do have the holiday weekend, right? I'll play with that too, man. I've been married long enough. We got the holiday weekend, so I guess I probably will get in.
I'm shipping my wife off to Florida.
I'm dying to drive. I gotta get in. My car, my ACC.
I even told my wife today. I said I really miss driving my Jeep.
Ooh.
And maybe if it's nice out, I'll do that this weekend because she's going to go down and spend the week with her parents in Florida, which right now hurricane.
I saw it coming up on the Gulf side, which is very rare.
And that's the side that they're on. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But she'll be down there for a week, so I'll be playing a lot of Starfield.
When is she going?
She's leaving Saturday morning, 8 o'clock. Or Sunday morning, sorry.
And the 5th is probably, I'm going to guess, Tuesday-ish, I think, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday used to be the game day release, wasn't it? Wasn't it always Tuesdays?
Yeah. Yep. And I did see that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is coming out November 10.
Okay, good.
So that's on its way as well.
That is, I think, right after Extra Life, I think. I think Extra Life is the first weekend in November.
Gotcha.
It's coming. I gotta get cracking. I did get a couple donations. Woo-hoo.
Do you?
Yeah, I didn't really push hard, but I did get a couple. Nobody else signed up yet. DeLacy, Robin Tate, guys, hello.
The regulars.
Come on,
the
boys.
Procrastinators.
DeLacy, he racks in the bucks. GG didn't sign up yet. Who else? Who's some regulars? I can't remember everybody, but get in there. Nice. Let's go. We need to build up this VG Hub team. Gears might do it this year.
What's that?
You might do it this year.
I tried last year. Twitch. I mean, I'm totally down to do it. I can't stream because of our god awful freaking internet.
All right. Well, we try.
But I can record some of my stupid shit and then upload it. Yeah. You can watch
and you
that.
Can still raise money.
Yeah, exactly. It just won't be live.
Yeah. Awesome. Excuse me. All right. Well, I guess that is it. It is Starfield Eve, I guess. I don't think we'll be able to talk about it on the show next week. Oh, well.
Will we have a show next week?
Holiday. We'll try to get something out. Maybe we can put something out on Tuesday.
Yep.
And maybe we'll have Starfield. I'm not sure. We'll see. But
it's possible.
We'll be rolling, baby. All right.
Sounds good.
All right, everybody. Play lousy. I'll talk to you soon.
Peace. Peace. That was weird not seeing you the entire time.
That's right.